Hello, Sharks! We are so excited to announce the reopening of campus for our remote traditional track students. Due to the state, county, and district guidelines, we will have new procedures that we need all students to adhere to in order to maintain the safety and health of everyone on campus. This tutorial video will walk you through the processes to follow once you come onto campus. We thank you for your help and we will see you soon. Go Sharks! In order to accommodate a safe capacity on our campuses, CNUSD has adopted a 4-cohort rotation model. Please check Student and/or Parent Connect to know your assigned cohort. Students will be receiving a colored lanyard indicating their assigned cohort. Students will be required to wear a colored lanyard with their student ID card attached daily. Lanyards and ID cards will be issued to students on their first day onto campus. Before you leave to come onto campus, take the time to do your home screening of your health. Families are recommended to take temperatures daily before coming to school. Anyone with a fever of 100.4 degrees or higher should not go to a school site. Students are recommended to self-screen for respiratory symptoms, cough, shortness of breath, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, fatigue, headache, stomachache, nasal congestion or runny nose, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea, or poor eating appetite prior to coming to school each day. Students experiencing these symptoms should stay home. Check to make sure you have all essential items needed for a successful and engaging day. Bring all your instructional material, which can include a device, textbooks, and notebooks. Additionally, make sure to have your face covering, Santiago ID card, water bottle, and snacks. For our AM cohorts, our campus gates will open at 7:15 a.m. For our PM cohorts, our campus gates will open at 11:45 a.m. Please understand that due to our new procedures, students cannot come onto campus any sooner than the start of their cohort. We have 2 locations designated for student drop-off: the pull-out lanes on Foothill Parkway directly in front of the office, and the upper gate located on Rimpaw Avenue. All student drivers will enter campus off of Chase Avenue and park in our lower lot. Our busing drop-off will still occur on Chase Avenue and the pull-out lanes on Foothill Parkway nearest the baseball fields. Students being dropped off at the front of school, students will enter through the gates and report to the theater for their daily Temp Scan. For students being dropped off through the Rimpaw gate, students will follow the sidewalk around the pool and enter the lower hallway gym doors for their daily Temp Scan. Students are still able to use other modes of transportation, like walking, skateboarding, scooters, and bicycles. Skateboards, scooters, and bicycles will all need to be locked in our designated racks located in the front of school. Students who arrive on campus after 7:45 a.m. for morning cohorts or after 12:30 p.m. for afternoon cohorts should check into the front office for their daily Temp Scan. Students who are driving onto campus will park in our lower student lot off of Chase Avenue. There will be no charge for parking for the remainder of the 2021 school year, but students will need to obtain a parking permit for their vehicle from the Shark Shop so we have the ability to track student vehicles should there be an emergency. Permits should be placed on vehicles by the start of the second week. Students will follow the designated route to their daily Temp Scan. Students will enter the lower hallway gym doors nearest the P building for their daily Temp Scan. Anytime you are on campus, please remember to not clump close together with your peers and to keep a safe distance. For those students who report to the gym for their daily Temp Scan, you will enter the gym from the lower hallway and then use the staircase to move to the upper hallway. Once you are in the upper hallway, continue to maintain a safe social distance and make lines according to the outlines on the floor. Santiago staff will be present at both the gym and theater temperature scanners, assisting students as they move through the scanners. If a student is exhibiting a temperature above 100.4 degrees, they will report to a designated space and have their temperature retaken within 15 minutes. If the student's temperature does not drop into a safe range, a parent or an emergency contact will be notified to report to the campus to pick up the student. All students will report to the school quad after they've completed their daily temp scan. Students will be permitted to space safely with their peers throughout our sitting areas in the quad. Students will be required to wait in the quad until the first bell rings at 7:32 a.m. for the AM cohort and 12:04 p.m. for the PM cohort. Once the bell rings, then our hallways and classrooms will be open for student traffic flow. Our restrooms will be open for student use throughout their day. Do not congregate inside the restrooms. Please maintain safe social distancing outside the restroom and only enter once space permits. In order to maintain a safe traffic flow, we have added signage and directional arrows throughout campus. As you approach doors and hallway intersections, please make sure to follow the designated paths. Please note that all interior hallways are down direction, and all exterior stairwells are up direction. Our classrooms have been set up with everyone's safety in mind. Individual desk partitions have been added to desks. Hand sanitizer is available in all classrooms for student use. Disinfectant supplies are available in all classrooms for student use. It is important for students to remember to bring all instructional materials needed for their day. This includes binders, notebooks, textbooks, and devices. The exchange or sharing of materials from student to student will not be permitted. Students will leave their classrooms row by row in order to maintain social distancing and minimize traffic buildup in the hallways. For everyone's safety, school-issued ID cards will be mandated to be worn daily while on campus, using your school-issued lanyard indicating your correct cohort. Face coverings are required the entire time students are on campus unless the student is exempt. If a student arrives on campus without a mask, one will be provided to them. Lockers will not be accessible for students to leave or store belongings. Communal drinking fountains are not available. Please remember to bring a water bottle with you every day. Vending machines are not accessible, so bring water and a snack with you daily. Please get familiar with all the new signage located around campus. It is important to know this information and to follow it. It is important to practice good hygiene. Remember to wash your hands frequently throughout the day. Students are encouraged to use classroom sinks, restrooms, or new portable hand washing stations located throughout campus. Our school day ends at 10:11 a.m. for AM cohorts and 2:43 p.m. for our PM cohorts. Please make arrangements for student pickup if needed. All students must be off campus immediately after their cohort ends. School-issued lunches will be distributed at the football field snack bar, center quad, and at the Shark Tank. The schedule of distribution will be communicated at a later date. We thank you for your cooperation and patience as we move forward with reopening campus. We look forward to seeing our students very shortly. Remember that we are stronger together. Go Sharks!